Welcome to another legendary tabletop live stream. Hello Twitch, hello YouTube. Today we got another final girl. We have Mort, the teenage dirtbag, at the BGcon. Everything's set up. So for the setup card this time we have Family Day, a victim here, 2 victims here, 2 victims here, 1 victim here, 2 victims here. The food court is its own space. Now every space is searchable. This is our starting event. We have annoying reporter, so place the annoying reporter in your space. She must follow you when you move, and you lose time if she's in your space at the end of the action phase. In order to save her, discard the weak attack action card while in an exit space. I'm ready. Let's get it going. This is Mort, the teenage dirtbag. This reminds me of, you ever heard the song Teenage Dirtbag? I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Her name is Noel. I have a dream about her. She rings my bell in kids and tube socks. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Alright, that's enough. So we start on 3 horror. We gotta pick a final girl here. We got Maureen. We got Adrianne. Adrianne again. We're going with Adrianne. Let's start with the focus. You gotta be kidding me. No way, dude. Doesn't look good so far. Let's try our walk. Are you serious? We could do this for sure. We could pitch. Oh my god, please let this work. Let's pitch. Focus and a short rest to move 1 space. So you spend a time there. How much time do we lose from that focus? 2? Yeah, we lose 2 time on the focus. We go down to 4. 3 when we move, right? So we're already down to 3 time. But if we could do our last walk and then pitch weak attack when we move into the space, we're good. So we're gonna move a space. We're gonna bring the annoying reporter with us. Bada bing, bada boom. So we just move into the main hallway, it's called. Come on, man. We just need a single success here. Yo, no fucking way. I hate this game. Well, that was good for today, folks. Let's wrap it up. Oh, actually, I take that back. I have a genius plan. We got 2 tiers on that focus, right? So we discard 2 tiers to move a space. We can lose 2 time or lose a health in 2 time to move another space. I say we just lose 2 time. So we go down to 1. I mean, that kind of blows our second turn, right? We go down to 1 time. We spend the 2 tiers to move a space since we failed our walk. We move on to the center hallway and we discard our final card, which is weak attack. Get rid of and save the annoying reporter. Beautiful. Unlike other final girls, we don't get like bonus. Oh no, we do get a bonus. We get a time. Each time we save a victim, we gain a time. We place the victim on this card and roll a die. Oh, that's how we do our ultimate. So we'll roll a dice. Well, obviously we can't get lower than 1, so I don't know why I rolled it, but that's how that works. You unlock your ultimate when you roll lower than however many victims are on there. So if you have 6 victims and you roll a 5, you get your ultimate, and then you can start using stuff. So yeah, we can discard the annoying reporter. That was the end of the first action phase. We have planning phase. Into planning phase with 2 time. That we forgot the main rule of the game. After placing victims and the final girl on the location board, take the 10 suspect miniatures. Here we go. Place them randomly. So these are the miniatures. We're still setting up. Do one over here. So the killer is going to temporary active killer. Yeah, Dr. Fright is becoming active killer temporarily. All right, Dr. Fright becomes the active killer, targets the final girl closest victim, moves and attacks. So the movement is 1, the attack is 1. He's at the PTCG. Favor the spot with more victims, right? So Dr. Fright's gonna go here and attack and kill a victim. Bloodlust will go up. First terror card of the game, a mask in the crowd. A temporary victim again. So we draw from our little token bag here. Hans is going to become temporary active killer, and it says place the suspect in the space with the largest group of victims. If tied, place it in the space with more informants. So Hans is here in this space. It is tied and there are no informants on the board. Let's go have him just go here, I guess, and he's going to target a victim and attack. And he kills a victim, bloodlust goes up. All right, bloodlust is shooting up. Actually, we bought a search. Let's do that. Because what's a sprint gonna do? Just get us nowhere? The panic phase? No. Great news. All right, upkeep. We do a booth event. Patrick Ames. That shows the location on there marked with the yellow X. Says we roll a dice. For 1 to 3, we spawn a victim there. We got a 3. The victim spawns right here. We're back to the action phase. The only card we have is a search. So we're gonna do a search. Bro, come on. For no successes, we can increase the horror by 2, lose 2 time, take the top item card at our space. All right, let's do that. Let's increase the horror by 2, lose 2 time, go down to 4. Get the top item card at our space. It's a convention beer, so it says use this beer to roll +1 die for all horror rolls for the rest of the action phase. Discard this item and all cards in your hand at the end of the action phase. Put that beer in our backpack or our convention helmet with the straw. Planning phase 4 time. It costs 3 time. Let's take interrogate. We're gonna get 2 walks back. Let's take interrogate and close call for the planning phase. Reset the time to 6, return search. We'll go into killer phase. Dr. Fright again. So he's gonna target the final girl closest victim, move and attack. He doesn't need to move. He attacks and kills this victim. Bloodlust goes up. They're now moving for 2 and attacking for 2. We flip a terror card. Deadly encounter. Otherwise, target the closest victim, move and attack. Okay, Dr. Fright again is our temporary active killer, so he will move into the main hallway and kill another victim. And then he'll target another victim and move. So he moves for 2 here. Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, maybe. We're gonna say we pulled Dr. Fright twice. So we go back to the location board and he's now here in the main hallway and he's still the active killer. So he's going to move through this space 1, 2, and he stays there. He doesn't do anything. But that was the killer phase, so we're good to go. Don't do panic, right? So we're gonna flip a booth event. Well, this is obviously a play on Stonemaier games, which we love Stonemaier games. I mean, we're talking about Wingspan here, so. Or Slate Mayer. Roll a dice. Come on, give me a 6. We got a 4. Okay, so we finally do our first booth event. If there are no special victims in play, reveal the event cards until you find one with a special victim and resolve it. Let's flip. Yo, turn 1 flip. We love to see that. Media startlet. Reveal a booth card and place the media startlet in that base. The media startlet will, if you save the media startlet, you may look through the unused item card. Okay, we're gonna flip another booth event here and place the media startlet in it. We have Fortunate Foul Games. So we have victim, not a victim, but a special victim being placed in the food court. And it's gonna be the orange meeple, right? We're going to the action phase. We start with a focus. Not good, folks. Not good. 2 tiers again. At least that'll give us a space to move. Let's walk. You have got to be fucking kidding me, bro. 2 more tiers. Yo, just rack them up. This is how we're going to get our finale anyway. We spend a health and 2 time to move a space. So we're down to 2 time. We're going to move a space. Walking is hard. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. This is bullshit. Let's do an interrogate here. A double success on the interrogate. What do you know about it? First, we panic the suspect. He panics at a 1, so he's gonna panic to the exit space. We're gonna flip our first clue. Clue number 3. Mort's favorite villains are not psychopaths. So we have Hans. His favorite horror movie villain is psychopaths, so we get to eliminate Hans. Ratchet Lady's favorite horror movie villain is psychopaths, so we get to eliminate Ratchet Lady. So we place an informant there. We have eliminated Ratchet Lady as a suspect. Hans is in this space, so he goes in the space with those 2 victims up in the corner. Yes, I did figure out that they have the names on the base. Genius idea, Van Ryder Games. See, I give them credit where credit's due. We've still got some cards here. What do you say we go for a walk? We just had a double success. It could happen again. We get a single success. We spend our last time. We move 1 space into the space with the suspect here. We save 2 more victims, which is big. So we add these 2 victims to our card. We gain 2 time. Roll a die and see if our ultimate's coming out. We get a 5. Go into planning phase with 2 time. I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday. Don't say baby. What are we doing here, dude? Let's take a sprint. And another close call seems good. That's 3 time. Reset the time to 6. Return the action cards to the tableau. Killer phase. Someone temporarily becomes the killer and then targets the final girl closest victim, moves and attacks. So we pull token from our final girl bag. Temporary killer is the tormentor. Side hallway, tormentor. She becomes the active killer. Now there's no way into this space, right? They are moving for 2 and attacking for 2. So can we reach a victim here? Yes, because they can go 1 space, or they could kill the media starlet. So he's gonna move into this space and kill the media starlet. This one says if the media starlet leaves play, discard it. So we discard it. Bloodlust goes up, dark power is revealed. Dark power is being revealed right now. Toxic whisper. Roll 1 fewer dice when resolving, interrogate, or coerce to a minimum of 1. That sucks, dude. So we're gonna flip a tarot card here. What's the commotion? The commotion is someone is running around and killing people at the BGcon. It's not good. Target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. So this is where we pull another token. Krampus. Krampus is easy to spot. He's right here, if I'm not mistaken. So they're gonna kill an informant. Oh, Bloodlust goes up again, which says discard the next tarot card. Get rid of Stockholm Syndrome, and then the previous tarot card had then flip an event. So we still resolved that, right? Is this TwitchCon, or why is there almost no security? Swag Roulette. Swag Roulette. Reveal 3 booth cards and place a victim in each space, along with a face-down swag token under each victim. The token follows the victim, and if the victim is saved, flip the token and receive the benefit. If the victim is killed, discard the token without looking at it. All right, that seems like a really big event that just happened. We have the outside down games, so we're gonna put a victim. So a victim goes here with a swag bag. All right, let's reveal another booth token. Van Ryder Games. Woo! There it is, boys. This is the Van Ryder Games booth. It's pretty big, actually. We put a swag bag with that victim. Okay, final booth event. We have Pristine Games. So we are going to place another victim at Pristine Games, which is here. Swag bag. So all inside exhibit areas. My ass if he knew the truth, and he drives an IROC. Give a damn about it, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Please tell me that's the end of the killer phase. No panic phase. Let's do upkeep phase. So we flip another booth. Outside down games. We got a 6, so we reveal a booth event. All right, shady practices. Place the killer in the booth space. Oh, yo, spicy. What do we do for this? He doesn't know. We're pulling a temp. And just in case you're wondering, I do get Dr. Fright quite a lot. So he is the temporary killer. We're gonna place him in the booth space. That was the upkeep. So we're back to the action phase. We have to get some stuff done here, folks. Maybe focus, then sprint. Let's do focus first. All right, we have a convert here on a focus. Short rest and close call get pitched to lose a time and decrease the horror by 1. Now we do sprint. We convert again, pitching, close call, and weak attack. To move 2 spaces here, we're gonna move into the main hallway, and then from the main hallway, we're going to enter the space with Baghead. We're gonna interrogate Baghead if we have enough time here. We have 4 time, so let's take an interrogate. Spend 2 of our tiers for time. So we go back up to 3 time, and now we can actually do something. We can take a search. Did I do that right? We get 5. We spend 3 on interrogate. We have 2 left. Well, we were at 4. We spend 3 on interrogate, so we only needed to spend 1 of our tiers. Get rid of the search, take the distraction. All right, so we end planning there with, that's all of our time. We get the free cards back. We can return these to the tableau, reset the time to 6, and do the next killer phase. Let's see, who's gonna be our temporary act killer right now? It's gonna be Ratchet Lady. We have to find Ratchet Lady on here, and then she's gonna move, target the closest victim, final girl, move, and attack. So Ratchet Lady is off the board, so we actually have to pull that token out. That's super lucky. So then nothing happens there, right? That's actually awesome. We flip a terror card, panic all suspects and informants. Yikes, fellas. Increase the horror by 2. All right, we'll start with the guy in our space. 5. Let's do this guy. 5. Let's do this guy. 4. Oh, no panic in there. Let's do this guy. 1. Mark 10. 4. Let's do Freddy Krueger. Dr. Fright. 1. Let's do this guy. 3. Yikes, I'm throwing shit. We're almost done. Almost done. Krampus, and that's it. 1. Boom. Okay, we'll stand them all back over. We do a booth card. We roll a die. It's Van Ryder Games again. 2. So we spawn a victim. Van Ryder Games. Let's just go ahead and walk. Double success on the walk. You love to see it. There goes the Tourette's. Let's spend the time. We'll go 2 spaces. 1, 2. We drop an interrogate. We get a single success and a convert. Probably gonna pitch walk focus here to get a double success to spend 1 time, panic that suspect, and reveal a clue. Toxic whispers. Oh, fuck! Okay, well, then we take the worst result, right? So we took it, we got a success and a convert when we rolled 2 by accident, right? So we take the convert, we pitch the 2 cards, we spend 3 time. So we go down to 2 time. See, we got it again, so we'll just take the worst result. I mean, I could do this all day. We panic the suspect and reveal a clue. So we've already panicked the suspect into the food court. It was the tormentor. And we're going to reveal a clue. Clue number 5. Big time, big time. Mort's favorite genre is not psychological. Dr. Fright, psychological. Geppetto, supernatural, so he's still in the running. Krampus, psychological, out of the running. Slasher for the tormentor. Gothic or razor face. Gothic or big bad wolf. Comedy horror and comedy horror. Hunter and baghead. Do not open until instructed to. Seriously, it'll spoil the surprise. Secret finale envelope. Love that shit. He killed an informant in this hallway, so it's gonna be there. Dr. Fright. This guy with the pitchfork, he's pretty easy to spot. Seems like a good phase, right? We're gonna hold on to distraction here. We go into planning phase with 4 time. Let's get a search and a sprint. And then we get our free cards. Return these to the tableau. Reset the time to 6. We have next killer phase. We're going to pull a token here. Hunter. Okay, no, we have not eliminated the hunter. So he becomes the active temporary killer. That's this guy. He's going to kill that guy in that space with the baggage. And the bag gets discarded and we don't get to look at it. How unfortunate. This goes up, which means horror goes up, which means we're terror card. Everybody's a suspect. We can recover? No way, bro. We pull Hunter twice. You see my luck? I shook the shit out of the bag. He's gonna kill an informant here because he prioritizes informants over victims, right? Boop. An informant dies. Bloodlust goes up. Boom. No panic phase. Let's do upkeep. We'll do our booth real quick. Follower games. Let's see. Roll a dice. Get a 1. We spawn a victim or a new victim here. Horror goes up because an informant dies. Fuck. Sometimes your game reminds me of the absolute worst rules in the game. Well, I guess you know what that means, right? If horror can't go up, bloodlust goes up, which means place the token on the horror track. That is this token here. It is specifically designed. Where the fuck does it go? Here? Like that, so that we lose time now instead. God damn it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a big play here. Is everybody ready? I'm ready. We're about to drink our convention beer. I'll have a Gatorade. So we're about to drink this convention beer here. It says, use to roll an extra die for all horror rolls for the rest of the action phase. Discard this card, this item, and all cards in your hand at the end of the action phase. So we're getting drunk and we're doing a focus. We get a single success and a convert. I think pitching here is actually going to help so that we don't discard all of our action cards. So let's discard them now to gain 2 time. Go up to 8 time. Reduce the horror by 1. We roll a distraction. 3 dice, baby. I fucking hate this game. Whoa, would you look at that? Double success. You love to see it. We reduce the horror by 2 and we gain 2 time. Nobody saw that shit. Go up to 10 time or horror. Big stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a search. Oh, what do you know? A double success on the fucking search too. Get into it. We take top 2 item cards at the general area. Let's see what we have here. Cash money, baby. Cash money. Used to take a search action card into your hand from anywhere. Could be big. But realistically, like, do we want more to search for more items, or do we want to just get an item that we can fucking use to kill the guy? I mean, Jesus. The other thing we have is a magic potion. This is big. We got this last time. So the mana potion or magic potion is discard and roll a die. If you get a 1 to 2, you reduce the horror by 3. A 3 to 4, you take any action card. A 5, you reveal your ultimate. And a 6, you get +1 die for the rest of the game. So we take mana potion here, I think is big. Put the cash money back on the bottom of the general area. We've got 1 action card left and we have to discard it at the end of the action phase if we don't use it. So let's try to get into at least a position where we can interrogate some people, right? I'm sort of thinking food court, since they can't panic from the food court. And it's the only place we haven't searched. It could give us medical buggy keys, but they're not that great. I kind of want to get maybe into a space where we can create a panic and save a victim with a baggie. I don't know, man. There's a lot of options and a lot of things we could do, but we're going to just do sprint right now. We just can't see. I mean, we're ripping and clipping, baby. We got move 2 spaces here for a single success and spend a time. So we go down to 9 time. You heard that right, 9 time. Let's move into the exhibit area. 1, 2. Don't forget we can discard 2 tiers to move 1 more space, but we're not going to do that as of yet. We have 9 time to spend on the planning phase. There goes the convention beer. Well, we know we need coerce, right? We have an informant in our space, so we're going to try to coerce an informant. That's 2. So we go down to 7. An interrogate for 3 would be good because that would put us on 4 time. Let's take sprint and search for our last 4 time. Don't forget about the magic potion we have. So this is what this is about. Sweet brown power, Chihuahua Raven. Okay, Hans. We have eliminated Hans, right? Another terror card. Angry customers if there are no victims. In any exhibit spaces, discard and draw the next terror card. Not true. Reveal a booth card until you reveal a booth with one or more victims in that space. Pristine games. There's a victim there. One target on that space is attacked using the following priority. You minion killer. Target receives damage equal to the number of victims in that space. What is happening here? There's nobody there. No one dies, but the horror goes up for 2. So all of that work. Fortunate foul games again. Spawn a victim here. Boop. I say we go magic potion. It could swing the game in our favor. Oh, fucking 6, dude. So we rolled the magic potion. We got a 6. You know what that means. +1 die for the rest of the game. We have a coerce. We're gonna roll 3. We get a single success and a convert. Let's pitch focus, walk to get a double success, remove the informant from the game and reveal a clue. Is it worth pitching 2 cards for a time? I don't think so. Let's take the single success there. We'll spend a time. Informant gets removed from the game. That should count as a saved victim in my opinion. So revealing the next clue. You guys are ready for this, hopefully. We see clue number 1. Mort's favorite genre is not a comedy horror. Supernatural for Geppetto. Tormentor. Slasher. Big Bad Wolf's favorite horror movie genre is gothic. Favorite horror movie genre gothic for Razorface too. All right, we got 2 comedy horror clowns here. Baghead and Hunter are out of here. Ixnay. Cluedo's what we call Clue. Oh, jeez. You guys are fucking weird over there in the UK. I don't know why it's so funny, but we're eliminating Hunter and Baghead becomes an informant. Baghead becomes an informant. Period here is menstruating. I didn't want to say it, bro. I didn't want to say it. That's what I'm saying. He was like, nah, I can't come over. I'm on my false stop. Periodo is fine, brother. False stop is not okay. The dot at the end of a sentence to us is a full stop. To you, it's a period. Why is that so weird? Let's get a sprint. Let's get a sprint going. We get a single success and 2 converts. Is it worth pitching walk focus here to move 3 spaces? I think that's huge for us. Let's take the single success. Let's move 2 spaces for a time. We're gonna move 2 spaces for a time. We're gonna go into this exhibit. We can't bring those victims with us because, well, we can bring them to a different exhibit, right? But they won't leave the exhibit space. So for our second movement, we go there. We're gonna do an interrogate. We get the convert, dude. I think we convert. Pitch, focus, walk to get a single success. Okay, we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. We're down to 1 time, and we can panic this suspect and reveal a clue. To be fair, that right there is something I hear only British people say. To be fair. All right, he gets a 6. He panics into here. He's gonna probably become an informant. There's only 2 clues left. Clue number 2. Mort's favorite villains are not ghosts. Favorite horror movie villain is ghosts. Tormentor. Ixnay on the Tormentor A. Geppetto. Thank God. Done. Big Bad Wolf. Possibility. Razorface. Possibility. Down to 2 suspects. Searching the general area one more time before the killer comes out. We get a single success and convert. So we take the top item at the general area. Yo, we got the giant board game. This is a 2-handed weapon. It does 2 damage. It's got 2 uses. We have no time to spend because we did the search. So we just get the free cards. Killer is going to become a temporary killer. Hunter. All right, we've already eliminated a hunter. So nothing happens there. We flip a terror card. Killer choices. Pull a token. We get Razorface. He still is on the board as a possible suspect. So target the final girl and move. He's going to move 1, 2. Then he's going to target the closest victim and move. The informant he favors, so he goes in here. He's going to target the final girl, closest victim, move and attack. He doesn't need to move. He kills an informant. Yikes. Discard the next terror card. Yikes. Meta Massacre goes. There's 1 terror card left. We have 1 turn to get this done. Is it possible? Guys, I don't think it's possible. No panic, no upkeep. Let's do a booth. Our next booth is Outside Down Games again. We're gonna roll a dice here. Got a 6, so we actually do a booth event for a first time in a while. Shoulder to shoulder, baby. Place the crowd token in the booth space. While you're in the space, you must roll 1 fewer dice to a minimum of 1 when resolving action. So this space is super crowded. This is Outside Down Games. We'll take that crowded token and place it there in Outside Down Games, which is right here. Okay, safe to say we're not going there. A walk. probably just pitch, short rest, or let's pitch weak attack and short rest, and we'll do a focus after this. So we get a single success, we can move a space. Let's save this informant. Oh my god, I forgot about like ripping through the hallways. Don't we roll an extra die? Like if we intend to go that way, we roll an extra die, right? So let's try that. Double success, so we can actually move 2 spaces here for a time. I think we do that. Move like this. We'll save our informant. 1 space, save informant. Roll a dice to see if we get our ultimate ability out. So we've saved a total of 4 victims. We get a 2, so our ultimate comes out. We have revealed Adrianne's ultimate ability, which is you may discard a victim from this card in exchange for one of the following: 2 time, 1 health, or move a space. And you can also discard 2 victims from this card in exchange for one of the following: reduce horror by 1, +1 damage to the next attack, or +1 for the next horror. Let's do a focus, I guess. A double success on the focus puts us on 7 time and reduces the horror by 1. So we'll take. We go to planning with 7. Low. We could take Furious Strike, Guard, and Close Call, plus the free cards. Dr. Fright, he has been removed. So then we go to our terror card. We flip a terror card. Cosplay Photo Op. This is the final terror card. Move yourself and all victims 1 space closer to the nearest suspect. If you are in a space with a suspect, lose 3 times and increase the horror by 1. That was all victims and me 1 space closer to the nearest victim, I think, except for this one. Let's do this one. Okay, now we can flip everybody back over to their respective sides. Go. That wasn't the worst terror card though. No panic. Upkeep, we do a booth event and then reveal the finale. So unfortunately, we didn't get him out this time. We have Van Ryder games. Let's roll a die. All right, we got a 5. Booth event. So we have shoulder to shoulder. Panic all victims in the booth space. There is 1 victim in the Van Ryder game space. So we panic that guy. He panics at a 4. And he brings his little baggage with him, right? We reveal the finale. Big Bad Wolf is the killer. Finale comes out. We have Mort as the Big Bad Wolf. He gets 7 health and a final health token. This is the final health token. He's probably gonna get 3 life back. Am I right? Target the final girl. Move. Attack. Target the final girl. Closest victim. Move. Attack. Twice. Okay, so same thing twice. It's Mort disguised as the Big Bad Wolf. For each unrevealed clue, increase Mort's movement value by 1. I'll just put the 4 token over his movement like that. We can walk here and get a Furious Strike on him. I want to throw the big board game at him. Let's do a walk. A double success on the walk. You love to see it. We go down to 5 time. We can move 2 spaces here. We're gonna get in his space and start fucking this guy up. I'm ready for it. Let's go. 1, 2. Here I come. Yo, Furious Strike. Here I go, big dog. You may discard 2 victims from this card in exchange for one of the following: +1 damage on next attack. Let's do +1 damage and +1 dice. Thoughts on that? We're gonna discard all 4 of our victims, and we're in the space with them, about to throw a huge fucking board game at him. Furious Strike. We're gonna roll 4 dice here and do +1 damage. So this will be 3, 4, 5 damage. Yo, fucking triple success. You love to see it. Let's get it. Throw the big board game at the guy. We do 5 fucking damage. We have 1 use left. We don't have any more attack cards, but that's huge. We discarded 2 victims to get an extra dice. We discarded 2 victims to do an extra damage. So we take 5 health away from him. We didn't even put his health out yet. So he gets 8 health. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a final health. We just did 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 3 health already. He's cooked. So I think we stop there. We purchase a Retaliate and another Close Call. And we're about to take 2 attacks. Target the final girl. Move and attack. He's in our space. He's going to attack us for 3. We retaliate this. We get a single success and a convert. We are going to pitch, focus, and walk to ignore all damage from the attack. And do. Yo, can I retaliate with my board game? Can I fucking retaliate with my board game? Okay, so we retaliate for 2. Plus 2 is 4. Wait, why am I saying 3? That's 4 damage. He's only got 3 health. That's why I said 3. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. Let's check. Therapy after that. Does the action phase end there immediately because he lost his final health token? Yes. Okay, great question. Panic phase and upkeep phase. I mean, nothing happens, right? Can we just clap this guy? We go right to the action phase, right? We do weak attack. Close call. Yeah! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We do a damage. I'm confident in Adrianne. She's tough. She's big. She's strong. Let's get it going. We're going to do planning phase. We should pick up a second guard. This is huge. We pick up another guard. We pick up a search. We go to killer phase. All right, next killer phase. So target the final girl, move and attack. We're going to get attacked right now. So right now we're being attacked for 3. We play 1 guard. We get a single success. We reduce damage from the attack by 2. So we take 1 damage. Move and attack again. So we're getting attacked for 3 again. We drop a second guard like an absolute monster. We get another single success. We take 1 damage. That's the end of the killer phase. Ready to go right back to the action phase. I'll take it. We're going to search the space. A double success on the search allows us to take the top 2 item cards at the exhibit space. Folding chair. And food? Bro, we don't want food. Food's going back on the bottom of the deck. We take the folding chair. The folding chair is what's going to kill the guy. We have this folding chair. It does 1 extra damage, but we haven't taken any damage cards. So what do you guys think about walking? Or let's do a focus. Because then we can take Furious Strike and Retaliate. We pitch close call and short rest to reduce the horror by 1 and gain 2 time, going up to 7 time. We sell, hold on, action phase, we sell a walk to go up to 8. We go into planning with 8. We buy Furious Strike and Retaliate. You cannot lose in that way. Although he attacks for 3 twice, we're gonna have to reveal our final health token as well. That's the end of the planning. Let's reset the time to 6. We go to killer phase again, so we're getting attacked again. Target the final girl, move and attack for 3. How do we survive this, guys? I really wish the folding chair could be used as a shield. Let's retaliate this. It's our only shot at winning. Oh my god, we get a single fucking convert. We pitch focus walk to reduce damage from the attack by 2 and do 2 damage back, ladies and gentlemen. That is the game. We reduce damage from the attack by 2. We take 1 damage. We do 1 damage back plus our chair damage. That's what I'm fucking talking about, guys. Killed Mort again. 1 damage. 1 damage. Boom. That's 2-0 against Mort. Adrianne is an absolute unit, bro. So what'd you guys think?